Hi, my name's Alison Riede, and I graduated from Syracuse University in 2004 with a major in surface pattern design and minors in both textile design and fashion design. And I moved out to California, and now I bake cupcakes. I have a cupcake business called Sugar Cat Studio, where I make cupcakes and also cupcake wrappers. And just recently, I won the show Cupcake Wars on the Food Network.
So when you were here at SU and graduating in 2004, did you think, I'm going to go out and make cupcakes for a living?
No, and that's one of the coolest things. You just never know where life's going to take you. I knew that I loved colors and patterns, and I was always the first person to bake for a party or a social event. So it's something I kind of fell into naturally. But yeah, it's great. It's just interesting where life takes you, and definitely my design and art background helped a lot with the cupcakes.
Now tell me about the apron you're wearing, because I keep showing that when I show this is not the normal get-up for Alison Riede every day.
It's not. I mean, I almost wish it was, but no, this was custom designed on Etsy, which I love. I actually sell my cupcake wrappers on Etsy too, on sugarcatstudio.com. But yeah, it's just pink and frilly, and I thought it went really well with my business and everything like that.
So how did you make the transition? Like, you went down to New York, you were kind of using your major.
Yeah.
How did you come to do this for a living?
You know, I decided to create the custom cupcake wrappers just because I thought it would make cupcakes look even cuter. I was such a fan of cupcakes as it was. And so once I did photo shoots and everything, people would try my cupcakes and say, you know, you really should try to sell these. And so I thought, okay, well, let me see how I can do that. And I started researching, like, commercial kitchens. You have to bake out of a commercial kitchen, and there's a lot of hoops you have to jump through, but I got my business license and I just decided to give it a shot and started doing cupcake and wine pairings. I work at a local winery, so yeah, that's kind of where it took off.
These aren't your typical vanilla with a little chocolate frosting cupcakes, are they? Tell me about what goes into these.
So this one is actually one of the Cupcake Wars winning cupcakes. It's a coconut cupcake, and it has a coconut syrup on top. Finished with a white chocolate coconut buttercream, and then I just, you know, drizzled it with a few little cute accents, decorative accents. But yeah, no, I always use all natural ingredients, nothing from a box or anything like that. So, but yeah.
So you have clearly done what you love. I mean, you've taken a passion. You love to cook cupcakes. Do you love to eat cupcakes as well?
Love to eat cupcakes,
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. You got to sample them.
Frosting is my favorite.
What would you say to students about following that passion and making it a reality? I mean, you've done it. What's your advice on how?
You know, I would say anything is possible, and you have to find out first what you really love to do. And once you do, you have to find ways to make it happen. Talk to people who have done what you've done before. I got in touch with a lot of bakery owners and different cupcake businesses, and I actually became friends on Twitter and on Facebook with different owners of cupcake bakeries and said, how did you make this work, and how did you do that, or what was your experience like when you went on Cupcake Wars? I actually have a few friends who had been on Cupcake Wars beforehand. They couldn't tell me too much because of confidentiality agreements, but they said, you know, prepare. You know, just make sure you know your craft in and out, and I think that'll help a lot.
So what is your next step? Where will we see? I know right now you're doing, is it wine and cupcake pairings?
Wine and cupcake pairings, yeah. We're doing brunch cupcakes with sparkling wine. I know, it's wine and cupcakes is the best combo. But I do want to open a storefront, a shop at some point. So that's my next step at this point. I have to figure out how to do that, but I believe I can do it. I mean, I've gotten this far, so I feel like anything's possible. And then maybe write a cookbook at some point, you know, start a blog. I feel like, you know, possibilities are endless. So.
And just one last question before we sample the amazing cupcakes that are right there in front of you. Just in terms of, you know, how you've succeeded on the show, what was that like for you when on December 11th you were able to finally reveal? I mean, you knew for a little while, but on December 11th when it aired and, you know, everybody saw it nationally on the Food Network, what was that like? I mean, what went through your mind?
Well, I mean, it was incredible because I actually had a big viewing party. So I had a lot of friends come and watch it with me. It was just crazy to see myself on TV, but it was so cool to just, you know, show my accomplishments and be like, you know what, like, this is, you know, this is what I did, and here you go, world. You know, but yeah, it was kind of surreal, to be honest with you.
Okay, I lied. One more question.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a cupcake that you made it and you were like, oh gosh?
For sure, totally. Let's see. I was trying to make this zucchini cupcake at one point, a zucchini carrot, which sounds great, right? It's like a carrot cake with zucchini. It sounds kind of healthy. No, I think I shredded it too thickly, I guess, like instead of, finely shredding it, and it just kind of turned crunchy and not cooked enough, and I would need to definitely perfect that recipe if I was going to try it again.
All right, Alison Riede and these phenomenal looking cupcakes. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little excited to wrap up this interview so we can taste those cupcakes. Class of 2004, Surface and Pattern Design. Thanks, Alison.
Thank you.